What are you really eating? Most people believe they are simply eating food, but in reality, they are also eating time. Because the moment food is cooked, it begins to change. Not necessarily in a dangerous way at first, but inevitably. If food is left at room temperature, especially within what science calls the danger zone, roughly between 4 and 60 degrees Celsius, bacteria can begin to multiply rapidly. Under the right conditions, some of them can double in number every 20 to 30 minutes. This doesn't mean that every meal becomes unsafe immediately, but it does mean that time matters. Microorganisms are everywhere, in the air, on surfaces, and naturally present in food. Given warmth and moisture, they grow. And as they grow, some of them can produce substances that are not always neutral for the human body. Reheating food can reduce bacterial presence, but in certain cases, it may not fully eliminate what those bacteria have already produced. So the question is not just whether food is still edible. The deeper question is, what has it become over time? Now let's look at the body. The human gut is home to trillions of microorganisms, what we call the gut microbiome. This system plays a key role in digestion, immune function, and even mental well-being. Food is one of the main factors shaping this internal ecosystem. Freshly prepared meals, especially those rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole ingredients, tend to support a more balanced microbial environment. On the other hand, regularly consuming food that has been stored improperly or for extended periods may increase exposure to unwanted bacterial activity and byproducts. This is not always dramatic. It doesn't always result in immediate illness. More often, it is subtle, a slight drop in energy, heavier digestion, occasional discomfort, a sense that the body is not functioning at its best. Over time, these small signals can accumulate. There is also the question of nutritional quality. Certain vitamins, particularly vitamin C and some B vitamins, are sensitive to time, oxygen, and temperature. The longer food is stored, especially after cooking, the more these nutrients may degrade. So freshness is not just a preference. It is a factor in how much value your body actually receives. Cooking, of course, is not the problem. In many cases, it improves digestibility and safety. But time changes things. A meal that is freshly prepared and properly handled is not the same as one that has been sitting for days, even if it looks identical. So the idea is not to create fear around food. It is to bring awareness. Prepare what you need. Store food properly when necessary. And when possible, choose freshness over convenience. Because in the end, you are not just feeding your hunger, you are continuously shaping the internal environment of your body. And that process happens with every single meal.